Like I said, I've had him. Deckard's our local guy here in Virginia. He's doing an amazing job up and down the state. So,
thanks, Steve. Who cooks in your house? Who has a refrigerator in your house? All right, who's in the restaurant world? Who has walk-in coolers? Okay, I heard an interesting statistic the other day. Enough food is wasted from households, industrial kitchens, whatever, that we fill 75 football stadiums from the ground level to the top a year in food waste. 75 football stadiums full of food waste a year in the United States. Think about that. That's a lot. Another statistic I heard, 1 pound of food waste equals 6 pounds of CO2. And methane gas. That's pretty bad, isn't it? We're part of the solution. How are we part of the solution? Steve referenced it. We make food last longer. So if you have produce in your refrigerator, thank you, your walk-in cooler, we make it last at least 50% longer. My personal story, I'm a chef wannabe. I had some time in my refrigerator I forgot about, got behind a bag of carrots. We all have done that. 8 weeks later, I pulled out the carrots, and oh God, the time's in there, still fresh. So that's what we do. We absorb that ethylene that produce emits while it's in the walk-in your refrigerator, whatever. We just make it last longer. If we can reduce that in any way, shape, or form, just think about the impact we're having on the environment. That's why I love this product. I think it's very cool for what we do. I have right here, I did a test, and I'm just going to tell you about it, and if you want the information, I'll show it to you. Somebody said, where's your power button? I said, right here. Because as soon as you put something on the screen, people start looking at the screen, they don't pay attention to you. We did a test at Why Not Pizza at Virginia Beach. The guy didn't really believe, because everybody looks at me and I start talking about like I got 7 heads. Minerals do what? Really? No way. So I told him that we reduce compressor starts, we reduce hours used. He's like, prove it. Do a test. Okay. So we did 30 days without RD Fresh. We measured compressor starts and hours used. We put in RD Fresh and measured it for 30 days again. With RD Fresh, we reduced his compressor starts by 651 starts month over month for a 17% reduction. We reduced the operating hours by 127 operating hours. That was a 40% reduction in operating hours in his walk-in cooler. So don't tell me my product doesn't work. We also, this was interesting, he was in a temperature zone he really didn't be in. He was consistently running above 40 degrees, 40 and a half, 41, in that range. When we put in RD Fresh, after that, temperature model said 39 to 40 consistently across the board. So if you have a walk-in cooler and you have a health department come in, you're on 41 degrees, you're not going to be very happy. So we can make sure that doesn't happen. I have copies of it right here. Basically, like Steve said, I'm the same way. The distributors around the United States, we run our business this way. This is what I do if I'm talking to you. I'll come in, I'll install it for 30 days at my expense. At the end of 30 days, if you like it, we'll shake hands, we'll do business. If not, I'll go on down the road. I've got a 95% capture rate in my particular territory. No contracts month to month. I've been doing it for 5 years, so Team MLF for him. I still have customers from that very first time. I got Riverside Hospital. Has anybody ever heard of that chain down my way? I went in, I had a contact there when I first started the company. And honestly, I'm like, I think it works. I didn't have the experience behind me. So I talked to the food nutrition director and I said, I would like for you to try it for 30 days. Okay. They called me in the 3rd week and said, we want you to come in and give us a presentation for all of our locations. That's how much we like this product. So for a hospital to get on board like that is pretty interesting. And it only grown since then. And like Steve said, nobody's heard of us. I was talking to this gentleman right over here earlier. I grabbed him, he's from Richmond. I said, you heard RD Fresh? He goes, nope. But he wants to talk to me after this meeting. So once you get the word out, once people start hearing about RD Fresh, they love the story, but they still, still kind of like, really, minerals can do that? Yes, they can. If you want a copy of the test, I've got it right here. Anybody want a copy of it? If you don't, you want my feelings. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.